Team of Ryan Academy in Norfolk. TV 10's Jeff Taylor spent some time with the Griffins, and he tells us about this very special team.
Gentlemen, what is it about this place? What is this place? Home. On three, gentlemen, let's hear it. All right? On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh!
In the eyes of its principal, it's known as the little school that roars, and making noise on the hardwood is exactly what the Griffins of Ryan Academy have done this season. This team, which consists of 10 players, some of whom have never played organized basketball, are 19-3 on the year and ranked number 3 in the state for Division II schools.
Oh, it's been a lot of fun this year. We struggled a little bit early in the season until things started to come together. But so far, their heads are in it, their hearts are in it. It's been a lot of fun.
Now, two of the toughest coaching challenges facing Coach Mackey are, one, finding players at this small school, and number two, finding equipment, such as this size 20 shoe to fit a sophomore center.
It's been very difficult. We're lucky enough to have some good friends out there that have helped us in many ways. Find shoes, finding uniforms. Some of that is something that I've managed to have around from some of the other teams that I've coached, and we seem to have it together right now.
This team has made so much noise that college coaches have begun to notice. In the past few weeks, a number of coaches have shown up at their games. What they are seeing are young men who know that winning means excelling both on the court and in the classroom.
I think it's very important, because if basketball doesn't work out, first you have to have an education to play basketball. Then if basketball doesn't work out, then you have to have something to fall back on.
1 week, if you can't do your work, you can't play. So we keep everybody eligible to play. It's like a family between the basketball team and the school because of our size.
In Norfolk, Jeff Taylor, TV 10 Sports.
Thank you, Jeff. Coming up in just a few.
About our school, maybe we ought to hear more about. We don't hear a whole lot about it, huh?
About Ryan Academy. Yeah, I bet a lot of people out there haven't even heard of Ryan Academy, and that's one of the reasons we're talking about them tonight, because they're making some news this year on the basketball court.
Sports with Scott Cash.
They're not what you would consider a basketball powerhouse. Until this year, opponents probably wouldn't cringe when they saw Ryan Academy on the schedule, but as 13 Stan Barrett found out, it's a little school building a big reputation.
Ryan Academy is not the place you'd expect to find a basketball powerhouse. If you blink passing by the campus, you'll miss it. The school has only about 100 students, only about 30 of high school age. Varsity cheerleaders, 1.
And that's too bad, because there's been plenty to cheer about at Ryan this season. While the size of the student body and the facilities may not be very imposing, the basketball team itself, well, that's a different story.
When we walk into a gym and they get a look at us, we're pretty intimidating.
One reason why is 7-foot center Nate McEachin, who transferred to Ryan from Booker T. Washington. After knee surgery last summer, McEachin, just a sophomore, has shown the potential to become a dominant post player.
There is absolutely no limit to his potential.
Another is 6'8" junior Jonathan Collins, who may suit up for an ACC team in a couple of years. Collins has outstanding leaping ability, an inside-outside game, and a 3.8 GPA.
Jonathan is going to have his pick of schools to go to.
The pair has led the Griffins to a 23-3 record and a number 2 ranking among small private schools in the state. Their success has been so sudden after just 2 wins 2 years ago that Mackey's had to adjust their goals.
We set a team goal at the beginning of the season to number 1 to win our conference, and then we were about halfway through the year when we revised the goals and said, we think we're coming together and we're ready to win the state tournament.
A state title would be a big step for the Griffins, but then again at Ryan Academy, big is a relative term. Stan Verrett, 13 Sports, Norfolk.
All right, in sports, we're going to hear about our school. Maybe we ought to hear more about. We don't hear a whole lot about it, huh?
About Ryan Academy. Yeah, I bet a lot of people out there haven't even heard of Ryan Academy, and that's one of the reasons we're